Today we are going to learn about making a transparent background on Photoshop and making a thumbnail on YouTube using Photoshop. For the most part, these are the basics of using this application or this software. Of course, it's important that you have an Adobe Photoshop installed in your computer to be able to make use of this tool. As soon as you get to install it on your PC, you have to open the application and it will go out. Like this. Okay, this is Adobe Photoshop CT2. I will start by making a thumbnail on YouTube. Now before we start doing that, we have to be aware of the size for it to surely fit in on the website and on how it should look like. Okay. First, before that, we have to know the YouTube thumbnail size. For dimensions would be 1280 pixels wide. So we're going to Photoshop and we're going to open that. You have to go to File and then New. Then it will show a dialog box. You will have to enter this dimension 1280. Be sure it is in pixels because this can also come in inches, centimeters, millimeters, points, picas, and columns. Depends on what you're working on. Next is 720 pixels total. Okay, so you're going to put here 720 and then the resolution is 72. It is always adjusted. Now for the background contents, we're going to put it in white because we are working on a background. Now for the color mode, we're not printing any tarpaulins or whatever, so we're going to stick with RGB color. Now you can leave the rest of this here as it is. Then click OK. Now it comes out and it looks like this. Now creating a YouTube thumbnail should be attractive at the same time engaging for someone, but the content is all up to you. So just for demonstration, I would find something like vlog. Search for anything, any image. Okay, you can have this picture, for example, whatever the size it is, and then save it or copy it directly. You can save it and have a copy on your PC. But for you to save time, you can copy it, and then paste it here directly. There it shows up. Now, if you'd like to have it on the whole page, you can also have it like that. So you should. Originally, it was something like this. Looked like this, right? So for you to be able to select all the dimensions of the picture, you have to Control T and then hold on to Shift as you stretch on the picture until it is able to cover all the size for the YouTube thumbnail. Okay, assuming that it's already the picture, just to make it simple and fast, you can type text and then you can type. Then you're going to type whatever the thumbnail is. My first. You can type my first vlogging. My first vlog is now ready. And then you can make a size bigger for the text. Here at 72 or something bigger, you can erase that and start with 100 or 200, whatever you feel. Okay, now in order to complement on the colors, you can have it as that, just like that, or whatever you would like to place it, or you can make it smaller by pressing Ctrl T again and then Shift, and then post it like that. If you would like to have a stroke for the text, you can go to this area here, FX, and then click on stroke. Then another dialog box will come out and it will show something like this. So you can change the size of the stroke. It was originally like that, so you can have it as big as that, you can have it smaller, or you can have it to a limited size. So you can do it manually here, or you can change it here. Okay, so you can have it 10, whatever gauge it is. You can have the stroke outside, which is already shown here. You can also have it inside, which does not show outside, of course. Now next is the center. Okay, so that's how it looks like. That's how it looks like. So we're going to go for the outside choice. Now next is the blend mode. So it will change according to the blending mode that you like, and then the opacity. It will also change like that. See how it changes. So you can choose 400 or a little lighter. Okay. For this, the effects cannot show. So if you would like to change the fill color, you can have it on radiant, so it's like that. And you can alter the colors here. If you want to change that, you can change this here. You can change this here, or change the custom of colors. You can have it there. Okay, so we're going to change it to original color. So color is a solid color. It can be a gradient, it can be a pattern. So that's how it looks like. That's how it looks like if you're going to use a pattern. Okay, so we're going back to solid, and then click OK. And then there. That's it. Save it, Ctrl S, and save a raw copy. Any file name will do. See if you would like to change. So if you would like to make some changes, you can go back to the raw file and add or remove something. Now if you'd like to save it as a JPEG format, you can Control, File, Save, and change the format here, there, Save as Type, into JPEG. And that's it. Thank you for watching this tutorial.